There's a little story I'd like to pass along to you. We got to kill a few minutes here, help one of our people change costumes. Seems there was this pastor that had this little church in the downtown section. It was a rather poor congregation. And he went through his service on Sunday morning. Come to the time during the service to collect the offering. So he says, brothers and sisters of the congregation, he says, let us now worship the Lord with our offering. Pass the plate out. Around the room it comes, back up to him, empty. He looks at it and he says, now look you all. He says, I lost money coming down here this morning. He says, now let's try this again. He says, I pass this plate out empty. You pass it back to me full. Pass the plate out. Around the room, comes back, empty. Brothers and sisters, he says, I want this church to progress, and I'm sure that you want this church to progress. He says, and in order for this church to progress, this church has got to crawl. Yes, brothers and sisters, this church has got to crawl. Congregation's really getting into it. Let it crawl, Reb. Let it crawl. Brothers and sisters, after this church crawls, it's got to stand, and it's got to learn how to walk. Yeah, brothers and sisters, this church has got to be made to walk. Congregation yells back, make it walk, Reb, make it walk. These brothers and sisters, after this church learns how to walk, this church has got to run. Congregation shouts back, make it run, Reb, make it run. Minister says, brothers and sisters, in order for this church to run, it's going to take money. And the congregation shouts back, let it crawl, Reb, let it crawl.